Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. Mahatma Gandhi once said, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. This means learning is a continuous journey. Never stop learning because life never stop teaching. My name is Noor Izzati Shazwin binti Isha, metric number 261703, a final year student of Bachelor Management of Technology. And my study is about strategy to increase students' momentum in online learning. Throughout the study, I was supervised by my beloved supervisor, Dr. Salma binti Omar. Without wasting our time, let's go deeper into the research. We are already experiencing a new norm in our daily life because of the existence of COVID-19, and we don't even know when it will come to an end. Even now, we need to wear face masks every time we go out. And today, the country's education system has also undergone a major shift from traditional teaching method to online learning. According to Desmond Keegan, 1988, online learning is characterized by the situation where lecturers and students are separated in a way that separates this form of learning from traditional classroom instruction. The use of a computer network to deliver or share educational materials, and the use of network that allows students to communicate with the lecturers. Here is the reason why this study is conducted. Universities have been using online teaching and learning for a long time. It is called as blended mode or blended learning. A blended learning is a combination of online and face-to-face learning. Online education gives students some freedom where they do have not to go to class, but to take full advantage of the online learning that they can do at their own pace. According to Garhes et al. 2021, online learning makes students feel exhausted. Many students have complained about how exhausting it may be to sit at a computer for a long periods of time and how it interferes with their concentration. Fear, rage, and a sense of helplessness have become common among students who were previously used to face-to-face teaching but have now switched to an online environment. Besides that, online learning is lack of face-to-face interaction. Introverts who may feel shy and lack confidence find it difficult to willingly talk in class. Hence, this is the reason why this study is conducted because is lack of engagement of students in online learning. Now, let's take a look on the research questions. There are a few questions that researcher aims to answer in this study. The first one is, what are the factors influence in student participation in online learning? Second, is there any correlation between the factors and students' momentum in online learning? And third, what strategies could be used to increase students' momentum in online learning? From this research question, researcher has found the objective of the study. First one is to investigate the correlation between the factors towards strategy to increase students' momentum in online learning, and to identify strategies on how to increase the momentum of students in online learning. As you can see here, this is the research framework of the study. On the left side is the independent variable IB, and then on the right side is the dependent variable DB. The independent variables are communication, the use of webcam, the teaching methods, and facilities. This independent variable may influence the dependent variables, which is students' momentum. Let's move on to methodology. In this study, quantitative method is utilized. It's a process of collecting and analyzing numerical data. Close-ended questions were developed which included nominal and interval measurement scale. Respondents need to answer the questions using Likert scale. The Likert scale is begin from value 1 to 5, which means from a strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree respectively. Also, in this study, simple random sampling is used. It is a method used to take a smaller sample size from a larger population and to make generalizations about the larger group. In this study, SPSS tool is used to analyze the complex statistical data. It is easy to use, offer reliable and fast answer, can generate tabulated reports, charts, and plots of distribution and trends, also descriptive statistics. In this study, researchers gain data from two sources. The first one is primary data and secondary data. The primary data sources is collected through the distribution of questionnaire to the 320 students out of 1068 students of STML faculty, while the secondary data sources is collected from online library, articles, journals, online thesis, website, and reference book. Here is the most important and most awaited section in this study, results and discussion. So first thing foremost, we start with descriptive analysis of demographic. So as we can see here, there are two pie charts from gender on the left side and pie chart of age on the right side. Pie chart of gender. From the pie chart, we can see that majority of the respondents are female with 67.8% or 217 students. The remaining is male student with 32.2% that represent 103 students. Majority of the respondents are in age of 23 to 24 years old. 65.6% coming from them, which is equivalent to 210 students, followed by age 21 to 22 years old with the percentage of 19.7% represents 65 students. 10% respondent represents 32 students aged 19 to 20 years old. And the remaining 4.7% are students aged 25 years old and above, which is equivalent to 15 students. Next is the pie chart of races. Among 320 respondents, there are 218 students are Malay, that is 68.1%. The second highest races is Chinese with 74 students or 23.1%. 6.9% equivalent to 22 students are Indian, and the rest of 6 students is a group of Bumiputra Sabah, Bidayo, Melanau, Kadazan Dusun, and Cambodian students. The last pie chart is related to respondents' current semester. Majority of respondents are currently in semester 7, which is a total number of 205 students or 64.1%. 10.6% equivalent to 34 students are from semester 3. 8.7% or 28 students are from semester 5, and the remaining students are from semester 1, 2, 4, and 6. Semester 1 with 7 students, semester 2 with 2 students, semester 4 with 15 students, and semester 6 with 26 students. Let me recap the objective of this study. The first objective is to investigate the correlation between the factors or independent variables towards strategy to increase students' momentum in online learning. I, as researcher, use Pearson correlation analysis to evaluate whether there is a linear relationship between IB and DB. As in the table shown, IB1 communication has the high correlation with students' momentum, which is 0.710. The correlation between IB2, the use of webcam, and students' momentum shows the lowest value, which is 0.281. Meanwhile, teaching methods shows a moderate correlation between students' momentum with value 0.510. And lastly, IV4 facilities, the correlation between students' momentum is also low with the value of 0.398. This is the result of Objective 2, which is to identify strategies on how to increase the momentum of students in online learning. I, as researcher, use descriptive statistic analysis for this section because it is easy to measure which independent variables has high mean score. The higher the mean score, the higher the level effect towards students' momentum in online learning. So as we can see here in the table, the highest mean score is recorded by IV number 4, facilities, with the value 4.6719. The second highest mean score is recorded by IB number 1, communication, with value 4.3119. The third highest mean score is recorded by teaching methods with value 4.3156. And lastly, the use of webcam recorded mean score of 3.8039. All of these independent variables show high mean score, which means it has high level effect towards students' momentum in online learning. Finally, we have come to the last part of the video, the conclusion. The results of this research could be used to boost students' momentum in online learning among STML students UUM. I, as researcher, would like to give recommendation on what strategies could be used to increase students' engagement in online learning based on the data collected from the questionnaire given, such as an active two-way communication between lecturers and students, give a short break among 5 minutes to 10 minutes to students in between the lectures, and lecturers are advised to have a variety in way of delivering the lecture, such as using Kahoot. This study shows that communication, teaching methods, and facilities play a crucial role in keeping students motivated during online learning. Even though the usage of webcams in online classes has a low mean value compared to others, it still affects the students' momentum in online learning. This study has given researchers fresh insight into student momentum in online classes and approaches to boost student involvement. I hope that the following strategies will be considered and implemented in STML for a new look of online learning to make sure that students and as well as lecturers are always excited to be in online class. That's all from me. Thank you and have a great day.